Yes, we're still waiting for The Mandalorian Season 3, but today we've got an exciting update on the 4th season of Disney Plus's flagship Star Wars series. Let's talk all the details, plus everything we know about the show's 4th season and how it'll connect with a series like Ahsoka. Greetings my young Padawans, my name is Captain Jack and welcome to Star Wars Now. Before we jump into today's video, use the force and hit that subscribe and like button to never miss a video from myself and the team here at Star Wars Now. As always, if you're talking about Star Wars, then of course we want to hear about it. Our first update comes today of new development film news. Thanks to production sources, we're now aware that Season 4 of The Mandalorian will look to film in September 2022, just when the upcoming series of Andor starts airing. As usual, the series will be filming out in Los Angeles, according to the information at hand. We'll likely be hearing more about the upcoming 3rd season now the 4th season is in production. Keep in mind we have heard rumours about new cast joining the series, so it's likely they're going to be announced sometime soon, or perhaps they will release the trailer. Originally, many thought that Season 3 might be the end of the Mandalorian series, however that appears not to be the case anymore. Following this year's Star Wars celebration, we learned that the creative team of The Mandalorian are already thinking about the show's future. Bear in mind, this is even before the 3rd season has seen the light of day, or even the trailer for that matter. Come on Disney. But it was confirmed that Jon Favreau had already been writing scripts for the 4th season of the series. Favreau's reportedly been writing scripts intended to make the stories more entwined with the events of the Star Wars universe. Specifically, events taking place in other series, like the upcoming Ahsoka series. One of the events might have something to do with a certain Grand Admiral Thrawn and his return to Star Wars. Of course, we'll speak about that shortly. Favreau said the following during the interview with Cinema Blend. With television, we're very lucky we don't have to rush things through in an hour and a half to 2 hours. We get to tell stories slowly. So now as Dave Filoni's doing Ahsoka, it's very much informing the writing that I'm doing for The Mandalorian Season 4. It becomes, how should I put it, more precise. During the interview, Favreau also noted that his writing style is now very different from when it first started for The Mandalorian Season 1. This is expected, as the show has evolved along with the characters. Din Djarin is now in a different place now to where he originally was at the start of the series. He's not just a bounty hunter anymore, he's a part of something bigger. Jon did expand on this by saying the following. When I was writing the 1st season of The Mandalorian, I could do anything, set it anywhere. Dave Filoni would read it and we go back and forth, I would just adjust, and there it was. Now we have to figure out why there's certain Mandalorians who wear helmets and certain ones who don't wear helmets. Also, what's happening with Mandalore? Where's Bo-Katan during this time? How do you feel about that? Where's the Darksaber? This is basically what I just mentioned. The Mandalorian area of the Star Wars universe has grown even larger. As such, the writing process is now much more expanded and different than it originally was. You've got all these interesting characters to play with, not just the Mandalorian in a sense, but in all the other series. Pretty cool. I mean, look at the book of Boba Fett built into The Mandalorian Season 2 and probably Season 3. Also the upcoming Ahsoka series. Having all these characters link over makes sense, but I can imagine it's a bit of a nightmare coordinating everything. Thankfully we've got the Lucasfilm story group to kind of help with that. But what about this interconnected series and galaxy? Will we see some major event? Yes, we will, I think. We've known since the other Star Wars shows launched that Lucasfilm originally planned to have shows culminating in a massive cinematic event. The plan has likely changed a little bit, especially as some shows like Rangers of the New Republic never made it into production. However, the character of this event has likely not changed. Originally name dropped in Season 2 of The Mandalorian, we know the character of Grand Admiral Thrawn is turning up at some point. The Ahsoka series looks like it'll be dealing with him directly, especially as he's a long-lost Chiss Admiral. However, it doesn't mean there's room for crossover material. We've already seen the likes of Moff Gideon. Actor Giancarlo Esposito has previously said he thinks Gideon is answering to some higher up, suggesting an Imperial Admiral, like Thrawn, could be behind the attempts to clone Grogu and harness the Force powers. When you think about it, it does make sense. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni may be working at how Thrawn's arrival will impact other shows. You've got The Mandalorian and Ahsoka Tano all doing their things. It's likely to catch the attention of Thrawn sometime soon. Let me know what you think about this little theory down below in the comment section. Some have theorized this could be a cover story for the book of Boba Fett Season 2. As previously, when the series was filming, multiple people who were involved were under the impression that the series was The Mandalorian Season 3, hence some initial confusion. I'm not sure if this is the case, much like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett was a limited series by Lucasfilm and Disney. While some are asking for a second season of both series, I'm not sure if that's the plan. especially with so much more original programming coming out. With the likes of Andor, The Acolyte, Ahsoka, and many other animated projects, Lucasfilm's slate's pretty busy. Also, would it make sense to hide the second season of the Book of Boba Fett? It was done in the first place to not spoil the character's return in the second season of The Mandalorian, even though other sources did this. Well done, guys. So let me know your thoughts on this subject. So yes, The Mandalorian Season 4 is currently in pre-production and moving towards filming in September. All this, and we haven't even seen a proper trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3 yet. We're unsure of what will happen, though Disney Plus Day is coming up on September 8th. We may be getting a full trailer on that day, so stay tuned. It's still fantastic we're getting more and more Mandalorian content. Not only that, but also content that will connect each series. We've got a taste of that with a Mandalorian cameo in the Book of Boba Fett. That is the framework for how this cross-promotion type of work will actually happen. Okay, Exalted Ones, that's it myself on Star Wars Now. Let us know what you think in the video comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest Star Wars news, lore, and more. You can also follow us on social media as well, but make sure to let us know what you think in the video comment section below, because if you're talking about Star Wars, then of course, we want to hear about it. That's it for myself, I've been Captain Jack, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you everyone, goodbye.